Support for the following program is provided by New Connection, serving as a guide to information on spirituality, personal development, and conscious living, in print, online, and on public access television.
Welcome to Rita's Room. I'm Rita, and this is my room, your spiritual electronic salon, where we do the spiritual work of staying awake. And this is our second in a series of four passages. Last week we emerged, and this week we're evolving. So our meditation this week is into the future, working with air, mental, and heading south. So let's begin with this week's affirmations. I love humanity by letting it be. Life is eternal and filled with love. I am what I am, and that is my evolution. I love myself by becoming that which I wish to be. All right, so again, we're in the south. Remember, we hit every direction. We're working with air, which is the mental, and we're working on evolving. So how are we going to evolve using the mental? Changing our thoughts, changing our beliefs. Because remember, you're the only thinker in your head. And we want to stretch our mind so that we can experience that which we have never experienced before, which is peace on this planet in our lifetime. So as we emerged, we will evolve. And how are we going to evolve, and what is the whole purpose of everything that we do here? This is the exercise of staying awake. We're staying awake from that negative ego mind trip, that negative ego space of numbness where we go to sleep in self-pity, and we don't need to do that anymore. So I love you. I love being here. This is like such a fabulous treat for me, and every week I like to lift our self-esteem a little bit higher because we're really moving into that high place of feeling totally accepting of self-actualization. So let's go ahead and do Hatha. Inhale deeply, I have enough. Exhale fully, I am enough. Inhale deeply, I do enough. Exhale fully, I achieve enough. Inhale deeply, I have enough. Exhale fully, I am enough. Inhale deeply, I do enough. Exhale fully, I achieve enough. And one more time. Inhale deeply, I have enough. Exhale fully, I am enough. Inhale deeply, I do enough. Exhale fully, I achieve enough. All right, so some of you have asked me why I always say, and one more time. Well, I have wonderful people in the control room helping me, Sutton and Ben. And Sutton likes to be let know, because he's working all the controls, that we're going to be doing one more time. And so that's my little say hello to Sutton, you know. Carol Burnett had this to her grandma. Well, I have one more time to Sutton. So that's about that for those of you who have asked. So, you know, I love humanity, And the way that I love humanity is by letting it go. That's one of our first affirmations. And you know, why are we saying these things? Why do we do these affirmations? And most of the affirmations that we do are in the I am, because that's the way we talk to the universal all that is. God is Althi. And we're here making conscious choices. This is a community of choice. We're making conscious choices to choose peace on this planet in our lifetime. What a fabulous thing to be doing together. I love that we're doing this together. So I want to thank you. I honor your presence here with me. And let's go ahead and say this week's affirmations. I love humanity by letting it be. Life is eternal and filled with love. I am what I am, and that is my evolution. I love myself by becoming that which I wish to be. Okay, so we're working with the mind and then, with the mental. So I would like to really stretch our mental as we evolve, because that's what we're doing now. We're evolving. And next module of this series is hope. We're going to go to hope and then freedom, which is very fun. That's Passage series. And now what I'd like you to do is kind of get ready for the meditation. Remember, we're evolving. And the meditation is called Into the Future. So with our new thoughts, with our new air that we breathe in, we're going to breathe in air, and we're going to have that mental work of changing our thoughts, and we're going to be focused on the south. The south, that's where we are right now. So just relax and get ready for this week's meditation.
So just relax. And just relax. And just feel yourself going deeper and deeper into a more and more relaxed state. And just relax. Very nice. We're counting from 5 to 1. And you can just keep your eyes open and looking at the screen, watching the beautiful images in front of you, and relax. And 5. As you go deeper and deeper, and 4, feeling more and more relaxed. As you go deeper and deeper, and 3, deeper, deeper, 3, and 2, and 1, 1. You're in a very safe place, your safe place, a place designed from your subconscious mind and your imagination. Your higher self is there with you, and you, together with your higher self, are going into a new place, into the unknown place. You're going to take safety with you. You're going to take the energy and the resonance and the beautiful, beautiful sense of safety that you are, and you're going to take it with you into the unknown. So everywhere that you travel, you'll be coming from a place of safety. Breathing in white light, allowing your whole body to transcend itself, allowing your whole body to be lifted, and you can feel yourself lifting out of your body now. You can feel yourself lifting out of your body now as you are in this wonderful, safe place, and your higher self and your inner child, sweet, innocent inner child who you love so very much and loves you so very much, and all of those wounds are calm and relaxed and healed. And your adolescent self with all of the passion and all of the desire to create, and the energy of that adolescent is all a part of you now, as you are a healed and loving adult who is learning about compassion, learning about the fire of compassion, the fire of compassion that transcends all difficulty, and that you can be an empath and you can feel the difficulties that others are having, and you can feel your own difficulty, and you can feel it in such a way as to understand it and understand where it comes from and how it comes to be, and then to shut it down, shut the fire down with compassion. Compassion. Deep in the center of your heart is enough love to heal the whole universe, and right now you're going to experience a sense of that love rising up from your heart chakra into your throat, expressing and receiving into your third eye, and the indigo blue of the third eye is penetrating, and the third eye of your inner child, and the third eye of your adolescent, and the third eye of your higher self are all lit. And together, the four of you holding hands in a square. You've squared off and you're holding hands, and you're focusing your third eye in the center of this square. In the center of this square. And suddenly you see images. You see a smoke-filled image in the center of this square. And the square starts to soften around the edges and very gently becomes a circle. And you begin to walk to the left. Holding hands, continuing to hold hands, you walk to the left, around and around and around. And as you're doing this, your third eye, a laser beam of indigo blue, is centered at the center of this circle. Now this circle and the center, and it's starting to form an image, just like a genie coming into form out of a bottle. Out of the very center of this, there's a form, and it's getting very, very clear now that you can see an image, and that you can see a form of a being. It looks very, very ghost-like, but very gentle. First a child, then an adolescent, then an adult, and then a higher self. All step out of the center and go into the body of each of you. This entity, this beingness, is your compassion. Gone is the self-pity of the past and the negative ego self. Gone is the feel sorry for, the sympathy of. Gone is all of the misplaced understanding of why things happen to me, and the struggle, and the, oh, this can't be happening to me. Why is this happening to me? Why? I didn't do it. All of the excuses are now gone. And this entity, this energy force that looks like a very shadowy, ghost-like vision of you, your child, your adolescent, and your higher self. And you're all joined together, holding hands, coming in closer, so that all of you are touching. And the foreheads are very, very close, very, very close. Breathing in. Take one long, deep breath and feel yourselves become one. Feel yourselves become one. Relax and relax and relax. And feel the safety of your world. And now, this one that is you, complete and whole, is stepping out and going, marching right into the unknown, into your future. And your future is a bright and beautiful place. Your future is a sanctuary of compassion. Your future is safe and whole. Yes, see it. And in it now, you can see it on a screen, bright and clear. You can see it. Place that dream, place that desire, place that absolute whatever it is that you want to manifest in your here and now. Place it there, place it there, place it there, knowing it's coming back to you fully lit with beauty, fully lit with beauty, fully lit with bright light, love, and approval. See it now, see it now, see it now. I love and approve of myself. I love and approve of myself. I am a powerful being of light. I am a powerful being of light. I am a powerful being of light. And so it is. And just relax, for you have cleared out all of pity, and in its place put compassion. And your life will be different from this point on. So take a deep breath and come back into your body very, very gently now. Very gently now. Come back into your body and feel yourself grounding. Feel yourself grounding as you can feel your fingers and your toes coming back. And we're going to count you up from 1. Take a deep 2, 3. Take a deep breath. 4. Coming back, and 5, back in the room,
Okay, welcome back. This is Rita in Rita's room, and that was Into the Future. So, we're working with the mental and thinking, thoughts. You're the only thinker in your head, we know that. And we're stretching our thoughts, we're stretching our mind, because as we're evolving, because now that we're in the future and we want to create a future, we want to create a continuance of safety. We want to feel safety. We want to feel certain about who we are. We want to do that now, right here and right now. We're moving into a new dimension. This is a passage that we're taking right now from a third dimensional reality. You know that. We talk about that every week. And it's so important for us to be conscious and to stay awake. That's why we come here every week to do this work, to do the work of saying affirmations. And every week I like to bring a quote, something about what we're talking about, something that's going to offer us a little bit more insight into making this movement, making this change. So let's go ahead and look at this week's quote. Okay, so a mind that is stretched by a new experience can never go back to its old dimensions. That's Oliver Wendell Holmes Jr. So a mind that is stretched, by a whole new way of thinking, a mind that is stretched, which is what's happening here. You're stretching your mind. Remember, this is so powerful because we're doing this with intention. You know what they say about intention? Abraham Hicks talks about it all the time. Intention. That's what we want to do to raise our vibration. We're raising our vibration as we're in the future now, and we're loving humanity. We're doing all of this work. We're, knowing that we're eternal and that we're filled with love. We are what we are, and that is the evolution. We know that. We love ourselves by becoming that which we wish to be, our desire. So the mind that is stretched by a new experience, this new experience of being here, is never, ever, ever going to go back to the old dimension, which is what we want to do here on this bridge. We're letting go of the past. We're letting it go completely. We're not just only forgiving it. We're not just forgiving it. We're actually letting it go. It's not going to come up. And you're going to notice, I noticed that I don't remember the old stories as much as I used to. The stories that I would tell. Even after the forgiveness, even after all the work that I did, I would still tell a story or two. Now, you know what? I don't tell the story. So what am I focusing on? What am I putting my energy in? You know, what are you putting your energy in? Because these are things that are important for us to create consciously a new world order that is going to be about love, that is going to be about safety, that is going to be about peace. And once we feel peace, once you feel a sense of peace, because I know that once I feel a sense of peace, I don't choose to feel anything but peace. And you know, it's interesting because sometimes when I get back into an old pattern, I hear myself with yama yama mind chatter, and I think like, that's not okay. It's not okay, and I don't stay there very long. I choose to be happy right here and right now. Right here and right now. Let's do this together. I choose to be happy. Feel your vibration raising as we say these words together. I choose to be happy. And let's go ahead and say this week's affirmations again. I love humanity by letting it be. Life is eternal and filled with love. I am what I am, and that is my evolution. I love myself by becoming that which I wish to be. Okay. Do you love yourself? Are you becoming that which you wish to be? Or are you stuck in that old feeling of not good enough? Are you stuck in that old feeling of it doesn't matter, nothing matters, because I can't change? Well, you know what? You can change. You can change by changing the way you think. And that's the most wonderful thing, because you're the only thinker there. You're the only one making that thought. You're the only one making that choice. You're the only one having that feeling. Your feelings are not happening to you. I know that it feels like they are. I know very often it feels like our feelings are happening to us, but you know they're not. You are feeling with conscious awareness now. That's a new idea for you. That's a new experience for you. Feeling with conscious awareness. So, you know, I love humanity by letting it be. What does that mean? Life is eternal and filled with love. That's an easy one. We know what life is eternal means, and we know what filled with love means. I love myself by becoming that which I wish to be. That's another easy one. You know what that is. Because you know what you wish to be. You wish to be good. You wish to make a difference. And you know what? You are good. You are making a difference. If you say, I love and approve of myself, if that's all you do is say, I love and approve of myself, you're making a difference in the entire world, in the sense of goodness in the world, in the sense of feeling good about themselves, the whole world, just because you're saying that, because guess what? We're all connected. Now we know that. We know that we're all connected. And that's a very, very wonderful thing to know, because then you know that what you do in the work that you do on yourself, the healing that you do on yourself, is affecting the whole world. And then isn't it worth it? You see, sometimes we don't do things for ourselves. You know, it's easier to do something for somebody else than it is to do it for ourselves. Isn't that interesting? Well, now we're learning to do it for ourselves, because when we do it for ourselves, we're actually helping the whole world. So you finding peace, you finding spontaneous gratitude, you feeling a sense of forgiveness, knowing all the time that there is nothing that you regret, nothing that you could have done better or should have done better, nothing that you should do different in order to get where you're going. Know that you can get where you're going just being who you are. So, you know, I think that quote was worth saying again. Let's look at that quote again, because I think it was very interesting. All right. So, a mind that has stretched by a new experience can never go back to its old dimensions. A mind that is stretched by a new experience. So what does that mean to you? And it can never go back to the old dimension. We're moving from a third dimensional reality into a fifth dimensional reality, and we're here in this passage, going through this passage of being here in the fourth dimension, and we've raised ourselves up from a lower fourth to a higher fourth. Isn't that exciting? We started in the lower fourth. As we started doing the shift, we started a couple of series ago, the shift, we did the wisdom series, the destiny series. They're all on my website, so go to my website. If this is the first time you're watching the show, this is the first experience you have of Reader's Room, then go to my website and go to the archives, because there's packed with this journey that we're all taking together, and there's no prerequisites. Okay, so you can just pick one. I feel like doing this. Universe, show me which one I need, and you will get exactly what you need, because they're designed to do that. And everybody who writes to me tells me that, so I know that it's happening. And you know what? This is Rita's Room. I'm Rita. I love you, and I'll see you next time.
If age old